Ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans across the globe, the moment had arrived. The NBA Finals had landed in the heart of Indianapolis. A city steeped in tradition, alive with basketball soul, and electrified by the thunderous anticipation of Game 3 between the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The stakes had never been higher. Tied at 1 game apiece, this wasn't just a basketball game. It was a battle for momentum, for pride, and for the very identity of two teams chasing history. And on that fateful Wednesday night, all eyes turned to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The Indiana Pacers were ready to host their first NBA Finals game in 25 years. The city pulsed with energy, fans flooding the streets in gold and navy, their chants echoing off the buildings. Inside the arena, the buzz was deafening. Legends like Reggie, Oscar Robertson, and even rising superstar Caitlin Clark were in attendance. It wasn't just a game, it was a homecoming, a celebration, a war cry. But while the city stood tall behind their team, the oddsmakers had a different story to tell. The Oklahoma City Thunder, road warriors with speed and youth on their side, were the 5.5-point favorites, even on Indiana soil. The message was loud and clear: the Pacers were underdogs in their own house. That disrespect fueled the fire. The game tipped off, and the battle began. Right from the start, the Thunder looked to impose their pace. MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander handled the ball with smooth precision, slicing through the Pacers' defense with calm intensity. Chet Holmgren, the towering shot-blocking phenom, altered shots and clogged the lane. Jalen Williams, as always, was a spark plug, aggressive and efficient. But Indiana was not here to play a supporting role. Tyrese Haliburton, the conductor of this blue and gold orchestra, orchestrated the offense with masterful control. His passes carved open spaces, his vision kept defenders guessing. Beside him stood Bennedict Mathurin, coming off the bench with fire in his eyes, dropping buckets and igniting the crowd with each shot. Pascal Siakam brought poise and championship pedigree. T.J. McConnell brought chaos, deflections, steals, dives on the hardwood. Miles Turner anchored the paint, stretching the floor and crashing the boards. The first quarter was tight. Blow for blow. Every possession contested, every shot challenged. Both teams trading leads like heavyweight boxers trading uppercuts. In the second quarter, the Thunder went on a mini run. Shai hit a deep three. Holmgren slammed home an alley-oop. The Pacers momentarily staggered, and for a second, the crowd fell quiet. But then came the bench brigade. Mathurin checked back in, so did McConnell, so did Obi Toppin, and suddenly, the energy shifted. Indiana turned defense into offense, forced turnovers, and sprinted down the court like a team possessed. The crowd erupted as the Pacers closed the half on a furious run, taking a slim lead into the break. The third quarter was survival mode. Both teams battled. Emotions ran high. Fouls piled up. Coaches barked instructions. The referees earned their paycheck. The Thunder made another push. Shai hit mid-range jumpers with surgical calm. Jalen Williams attacked with confidence. Indiana fell behind by 5 heading into the fourth quarter. And then, the magic happened. The Pacers flipped the switch. With everything on the line, they locked in defensively. Turner rejected a shot at the rim. Haliburton pushed the pace. Siakam attacked the paint. Mathurin drained a corner three that sent the arena into a frenzy. The Thunder looked stunned. Their rhythm disappeared. Turnovers crept in. Shots rimmed out. The Pacers capitalized. They outscored the Thunder 32-18 in the fourth quarter, holding them to just 35%. Shooting. Every possession was a grind. Every basket felt like a statement. By the final buzzer, the scoreboard read 116-107. Pacers win. Indianapolis erupts. Mathurin finished with 27 points off the bench. Haliburton tallied 22 points, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds. Siakam added 21. McConnell had 10 points, 5 assists, and 5 steals, the first player ever to record that stat line off the bench in NBA Finals history. And just like that, Indiana took a 2-1 lead in the series. The crowd stayed long after the final buzzer. They cheered, chanted, celebrated their heroes. It wasn't just a win, it was a message. This wasn't a fluke. This wasn't luck. This was a team that belonged. Coach Rick Carlisle, calm as ever, praised the collective. "We need everybody," he said. And tonight, everybody delivered. The Thunder. They regrouped. They knew this was far from over. "We had good stretches," said coach Mark Daigneault, but they had more. Game 4 loomed large. Friday night. Same venue. Same pressure. Indiana with a chance to take a commanding 3-1 lead. Oklahoma City desperate to even the series. The finals had officially reached a boiling point. But one thing was now certain, these weren't just the Indiana Pacers. They were a storm.